All right, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have another new release video from Storm Products, the Storm brand of Storm Products. We have the brand new IQ Tour AI. You can never go wrong with an IQ ball. Let's just start with that. You can never, ever go wrong with an IQ. And I think this one is going to be one of my favorites personally. Mine is drilled a pin over my bridge, over the ring finger kind of ball. It's pretty standard for me. I did crack the cover. As you can see, we just got back from Ohio men's state tournament where you bowl team doubles and singles. They were not easy at all. But thankfully, I had this ball that kind of opened up the lane for me. We shot 300 the last game of singles, which is really cool. Never shot 300 at state. It was super cool. As long as I threw it to the right, it was going to hit the pocket, and luckily we got all 12 of them to fall down. So, but this ball, we're going to show you why I think is going to be a really, really good addition into my bag. We're going to be comparing the IQ Tour AI to the Road Warrior and also the IQ Tour to kind of give different shapes in that kind of line from Storm and how they're going to fit into my bag. So we have a fresh house shot here at my home center. So let's go ahead and throw some shots and yeah, showcase why this is going to be probably one of my favorites. All right, as you can see, you understand why I really like this bowling ball so far. It's just a different shape in my bag when it comes to the RG and the diff. Lower diff bowling ball that's shiny gives it a really interesting spot into my bag. And from what I saw out in the lanes and this past week, and it's very clean through the front part of the lane, it really wants to come off of it, but it's more of like an arcing motion, just like every IQ Tour ball that has came out. So I was not too fond of the IQ Tour Ribby, I'm not going to lie to you. It was great for serving a purpose on the harder conditions. I couldn't throw it a whole lot because I 10-pinned my life away just because it came around the head pin. This one, with it being a hybrid, that AI wants to start up just a hair sooner, and I think that's what opens up the lanes for me. So now we're going to be comparing IQ Tour AI to the IQ Tour Solid. Same pretty much numbers, except the IQ Tour is a solid cover stock bowling ball, like I said. And then the Road Warrior. Road Warrior, higher RG, higher differential. This is a Pearl. So the reason I'm comparing the Road Warrior and the IQ Tour AI, we bowl a lot of friction on the Central Regional Tour. So it's kind of giving in that bottom kind of tier of my bags when the fronts start to really hook. I kind of want to see the difference between the IQ Tour and the AI. The IQ Tour AI and the Road Warrior, because the Road Warrior is very popular right now. So let's go ahead and keep going. Let's go throw some shots and kind of compare all three now. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap up the video between IQ Tour AI, IQ Tour, and Road Warrior. So what did we see out on the lanes? So IQ Tour solids, known for those lower diff bowling balls, creating a different shape on the lanes, keeping your angles more in front of you. And when I did that, that ball it's unbelievable doing that. Sometimes when I have to move a little bit left, it's a little bit too slow down lane, just because, again, lower diff bowling ball, solid cover stock, it's a little bit too slow. That's when I got into my Road Warrior first. So the Road Warrior, bigger ball based on the numbers, RG diff, it's bigger. But also, too, it is a pearl cover stock bowling ball. So with it being a shinier cover stock bowling ball, for me personally, the Road Warrior is a little bit more controllable off the spot, just because that high road core, it's very controllable. And sometimes it was good, maybe like 3 left of the IQ Tour, but you could still tell it was cleaner through the front part of the lane, but it almost gave me IQ Tour vibes down lane, very predictable. You could see it read the body of the lane a lot sooner than the IQ Tour AI, just because, like I said, RG and diff is bigger. It's a stronger bowling ball based on the numbers. Then when that one was a little bit too kind of slow down lane, that's when that IQ Tour AI, I moved 3, 4, maybe even 5 left, and it just opened up the lane for me, where I could just, it had no problem getting back. There was a couple shots where I 9-pin, and sometimes the IQ balls for me are a little bit, the shinier balls are a little suspect, just because sometimes they're either a little bit too smooth or they come behind the head pin. And that's honestly what I thought about this when it came out, hybrid AI. This ball has no problem getting back from down lane. It's going to be a good addition in my bag, like I said, on the lower end of the spectrum. IQ Tour, very good at going straight. Sometimes when my Road Warrior is a little bit too smooth now, I was kind of missing that ball in my bag. And that's where I think that IQ Tour AI is really going to allow me in the central region for the regional tour, and when there's a lot of friction on the lanes. When that Road Warrior is just a little bit too slow, IQ Tour a little bit too slow, when you need that clean, controllable pop down lane, that IQ Tour AI, you need to get one. I even told the guys this weekend, I've had it for about 4 days, and I cannot wait to drill 2 or 3 more of these. This ball is incredible for a lower end IQ ball. And like I said earlier, you can never go wrong with an IQ. Never, ever can never go wrong with an IQ. So thank you guys for watching. Head over to stormbowling.com. Get yours March 21st. Head over to your local Storm VIP Pro Shop. Get yours March 21st. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. I say it a lot. You will not be disappointed on this one. You can never go wrong with an IQ. Also, too, head over to coolwick.com. Use my code RMcCormick10. Get yourself a nice snazzy polo from Coolwick. And they have everything that you need from a bowler when it comes to apparel, hats, joggers, skirts, skorts, all this kind of stuff. Also, too, thank you to Krista and Lee Sant when it comes to Bowler X. Thank you guys very, very much for everything that you do for us staffers and the bowling industry as well. And also, too, thank you to Vice Inserts for giving me the best feel when it comes to my thumbs, my grips, and my tape, because we all know I have boo-boos. But thank you guys for watching. Go get yourself AI. IQ Tour AI, March 21st.